What's going on, fella? Today I want to talk about Defender Hafid Port. It's a review on what I like, what I don't like, and what things that they should have done. So let's get into it. Number one thing is bad intro or lack of. Now, they should have used Valeria and Alejandro because that's what it was about. It was saying the all-out survival with the cartels and everything like that. So why not use them as a story? Alejandro and them coming in, Alejandro and them over here wrecking havoc or something like that. Give us some type of story intro to where, build up something. You build up something right there. So in that part right there, just off the intro, like it was kind of laziness on their part because we just came in on like it's like really like a multiplayer. But I would have liked them for them to put the little story aspect of it, of the mission, to give them some type of story within the mission like that. And number two, it's the same as my Zaya. The same thing. We come in, we clear a couple enemies, and then when we clear a couple enemies, then we go to the buy station, get a couple things, and we go to defending perks like the A, B, C, D, and E. They gave us more this time, but it's the same thing. Like what's the purpose? We not defending them. You say it was all out survival. So now you going in and we defusing bombs and stuff like that. So like the concept of the mission is still the same. Now, what I would have liked for the C, they could have had to where like we would set up like by buy station, or we could have been this area in an area that had the armor crates, ammo crates, stuff like that, and to where we could set up there and just survive from there. We just survive long as we can, but like eventually, say like we go up to like the six, like they got 6 waves right there. We could keep it the 6 waves, but each time it go up, it get tougher and tougher. So we can survive all the way up to 6, and once it get to 6, it automatic. I don't care how good you is, like you can't complete it unless you get overwhelmed. So like wave 6, it'd be so much to where it overwhelm us, and then somebody, Alejandro, get captured or something like that. And then when they get captured, then you can complete the mission with another story leading up, give us a cliffhanger to lead up to the next mission. That way you can build up on something like this right here. Like it's one and done. So I would have liked to see them did something like that versus what they gave us, but that's what we got. So I would like to see that so they can have a story to where we can build up more suspense going forward to the next mission. So I would like to see that right there. And number 3, the enemy types. Now, I like the enemy types because they are cartels, like they said. They gave us cartels and different types. So even the reinforcement that we deploy, they cartels as well. So like it's all cartel related. So I like the enemy type. They did something with that. But the only thing I don't like about the enemy type is the Juggernaut part. They still use the same concept, like I said, from Zaya. When the Juggernauts come in, which is like the heavies, they are cartel men. They got like all blue on, but they tank it like Juggernauts. And if you see them running in from a distance, you'll see the Juggernaut chain and everything. So like that was kind of like a bug right there. Like they are Juggernauts coming in, but they got them, like they reskinned them to look like cartels. I would have liked to see them have like men come in on an armor, like in an armor truck or something like the one you seen, like that was by the buy station. They could have came in on the truck like that with a lot more enemies to made it tough. You know what I'm saying? Versus a Juggernaut, like the cartels, like they don't have the Juggernaut. That's more army type stuff. So you could have let them come in like more in on armored vehicles, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just put more thought into it. Like it seems like it was rushed just to get something out because we didn't get a mission in season 2. We only got a mission in season 1, and then season 1 reload. We got the modified of the same missions that we already had. Then season 3 drop. You know what I'm saying? We still ain't get the mission. We had to wait to get this to reload. So they feel like they had to rush and do something. You know what I'm saying? It was like that. So I like the enemy types. I just don't like the simple fact that they still brought the Juggernauts in, but they just reskinned them as a cartel. So that's that on that. And number 4, the attack chopper. I got no complaints about attack chopper because on Max Zaya, it was a helicopter with men hanging on there, and they were just shooting at us. And then once we shot the men out the helicopter was just flying in the air. It wasn't even attacking us or nothing. It was just flying because it really wasn't an attack chopper. It was just a chopper flying with men in there shooting down at us. So once we shot the men out, we could have ran around there where we got the intel, things like that. So that's one thing. And then so on this one, the attack chopper actually attacks you, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? Is different, so I know that they can do different things. So I was really impressed with the attack chopper. And number 5, locations. The location not bad. You know what I'm saying? But I would have liked for the missions to have their own location to where we can feel like, you know, it meaningful. It don't feel meaningful because these locations we in, when we play DMZ and everything, we already reached these locations. We been here before. It ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? It's just different layout that's here. Like the machine, the buy station, and all stuff you buy that's right here. That's the only thing that's new. They just added that to a map that's already in the map on DMZ in Warzone. So it ain't nothing new. I would have liked to see missions with their own maps, location, things like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it. Other than that, other than like story, enemy type, the concept of the game mode, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, like I actually like it, but it's pretty much the same as Mazai, you know what I'm saying? I don't really see no replayability in it like that. You know what I'm saying? Once you play it a couple of times, you ain't gonna really go back to it. But it's decent. It's decent. I give it a 3 out of 5 stars. But like I said, they should have went in a different direction with it. They say it was an all-out survival. It wasn't an all-out survival. We still was defending and defusing bombs and stuff like that. That's not an all-out survival. I don't like to have to be pushed out of position to go defend something like that. That don't bring challenge to it. If you want to bring challenge to it, bring more enemies, overwhelm us with certain situations to where, you know what I'm saying, we can think our way out of a situation. But just having us going defend a certain location to defuse bombs and stuff like that's really not nothing that you know, excitement. I mean, it's good for the first time, but after that, like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I can see if they give us one way where we go defuse a bomb here or a random location, but every single round, that's what it's based off, going to a location to defuse a bomb. Like, I really don't like that concept, but that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give me a little quick review. You know what I'm saying? I give it a 3 out of 5 stars, but let me know how y'all like it. You know what I'm saying? If you like it, leave it down in the comments and leave a like on the video. And if you're new, consider subscribe. I'll catch you on another one, and I'll let the video play out to see, you know, if y'all want to catch the rest of it. We did get 3 stars on it, so just check out the rest of the video, and I'll get at y'all next. Peace.
Breaker 1, the cartel is advancing for another assault. They're splitting forces to hit 2 objectives. Breaker 1, be advised. Las Almas Overwatch Hero is in here. Breaker, target that enemy first. Breaker cartel is dropping light supplies. Breaker 1 cartel taking heavy casualties. Keep it up.
Charge the field.
Breaker, cartel still in the area. Target is not secure until all threats are clear. Watcher 1 to Breakers. The port is secure.